What's up, everybody? Seth Feroce, training, not training. That shit got old really quick. Doing arms today, new office, painted this bitch, new wall decorations. How can't you like a 10-foot fucking flag? 2020 was a fucking wild year. Tore the tricep, had another kid, businesses grew like crazy. Thank you for all the support. The pump covers, I don't think we could make enough pump covers to satisfy all you. You're like, satisfying you is very difficult. Kind of like 16 trying to satisfy a cougar. Just doesn't happen. Biggest part for me is being back to training. The tricep took a little bit out of me. It was a little bit of a bitch. I got to a point where I said I have to stop being afraid of it. I just stopped thinking I'm going to re-tear it. If it fucking re-tears, it re-tears. You can't live in fear. I can't, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Well, started to get a little mind fucked. And hence why start training. Whenever I have a goal physically, fuck is my life better. Everything goes better. So, what is my long-term goal? I want to be shredded again. I want to have shredded butt cheeks. I don't know how the fuck it popped in my head, but this is my 5th week back of training. It's been 2 solid weeks of me doing cardio every single morning, 5-6 days a week. Feel great. Big thing for me is just getting back to training, and then showing all you guys the process of it all and the whiteboard. Having a whiteboard, show them, Shane. Having a whiteboard for me keeps me on track. Every morning that I come into the office, I write down my workout. I sit here for a minute, I think about what I want to look like, and then I build it. Because that's what I used to do with my notebooks. That's what I used to do growing into this, so I'm getting back to it. So this is the process of getting back to what I did previously and what I want to look like. I want to have a similar physique to what I did, but I want to look a little bit more mainstream, have a little bit better of a waist, which right now, my lower back fat is out of hand. It's a little disgusting. I think that's what it was. I saw a picture of Hannah took of me and SJ with no shirt on from behind, and that's whenever I was like, I wouldn't fuck that. So, big thing for me on here, hammer curls, whenever I do arm day, it's always supersetted. Bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. On here, that you'll see, I'm focusing on building the overall arm development. Hammer curls, reverse grip curls, 2-handed cable curls, and concentration curls. Overall arm development. The hammer curls and the reverse grip, easy bar curls that we got in the gym, overall arm development. Bicep thickness, forearm, the tie-in, everything. And then triceps, V-bar press downs, close grip bench press, the plate loaded dip machine I have in there, and then rope press down at the end with the concentration curl and rope press down. I still have to get everything to activate. I still have to feel every muscle fiber function and contract as I'm doing the workout. So we're ready. Got my pump cover, 6 shoes. You know, going to the pump cover thing has always been I love the pump covers. I love the color schemes. I love all this shit. But adding shoes, sick headphones, it's like whenever you go in a gym, you should feel like a superhero. You should feel like becoming something that you always wanted to be. And if that means you got a sick pair of shoes, if it means a new pump cover, if it means the type of headphones, being a little bit loud with a fucking loud color, being intense with it, it should bring you to life. You should walk into that fucking gym feeling alive. We have brought all 3 back. This was a bitch. They wanted to keep this limited, like the other 3 dickheads in there. Wasn't having it. 2 scoops. Half a scoop of demo day. My diet right now, I'm fucking chicken and rice hardcore. It works for me. Keto doesn't work. At least for me it doesn't. So half a scoop of demo day, which is around like 12 to 15 carbohydrates, which is enough to really fill up, start getting a fucking nasty pump going. I might do some demo day like halfway through, depending on how I feel. But right now, from a macro standpoint, I take in probably like 300 to 325 grams of protein a day, probably around 300 carbohydrates, and around like 75 grams of fat. 50 grams of carbs at every meal, 50 grams of protein at every meal, nothing over the top. And then as I progress, as I continue to grow, get bigger, I adjust it accordingly. I still warm up forever. Got to do the bands. The bands are big for me. The eccentric, the negative movement on it, control, making sure that the stability, making sure it's stable, making sure it feels properly, I'm ready. But if you're new, I warm up like crazy. I want all the fucking blood flowing. I want to make sure that the body part that I'm training is full of blood. I have a sweat going, so that way, whenever I roll into the actual exercises that I'm counting, I'm fucking hammering. Whether you're young, old, I think warming up is vital. I think that it is so important. Take the time to do it. Take the time to do a little bit of stretching prior to your workout and post-workout. This is my every single time I train arms. Two-handed cable curls, rope, bands, everything's firing. I can feel it. Everything's good, I'm filling up. And once I'm ready, might be 3 sets, might be 4 sets, might be 5 sets, whatever the fuck sets it is, I'm ready. Two-handed cable curls and close grip bench. Close grip bench isn't like close grip bench. I'll manipulate it so I go higher on the face. It's like a cross between a close grip bench and a skull crusher. Not quite either one. You know, as dickhead bodybuilders make up our own fucking exercises. I noticed it. I mean, I fucking love the way it engages my triceps, hence why I do it. Two-handed, 2 inside, 2 outside, 2 sets inside, 2 sets outside. Tip, closer you go with your hands, the more outside of the bicep you work. Further apart, more inside the bicep you work. 2 and 2, or all 4 one way, all 4 the next week. I'm sore as fuck. My back's sore, my chest is sore, my legs are still sore from 3 fucking days ago. These feelings are the things that I miss the most. You know, as I continue to push myself, whenever my fucking shoulders are sore, yeah, it's awesome. Just feel alive again. Another helpful tip, whenever you're doing curls, whenever you're doing biceps, you only really get to do one type of exercise, and that's fucking curls. So the way that the weight is pulling on your biceps is going to help dictate what they're going to look like, where the stress is coming from, and how they develop. You see me going from front, you could come from behind, and whenever it's here, it's going to pull on your biceps a little bit differently. Hence, they'll engage down at the bottom, and as you get up, it'll be less weight. Just watch your dick and balls. Just a tip, I personally like this way, but you'll see me throw it in. Another thing you'll see people do with this same exercise is lay down on the ground. Now, it's the same fucking exercise. It's not, you're still doing two-handed cable curls. It's just pulling on your biceps a little bit different. It'll add spice to your workout. It'll get you out of the monotonous fucking curls every single time, even though everybody loves doing arms, just something different. So don't be afraid to experiment and, get spicy. Experimentation, in my opinion, will always be key. I mean, that's how real science actually happens, is by experimenting and documenting and keeping track of everything. It's a fine line with bodybuilding because, there's so many people that have done so well with different techniques, philosophies. So, big thing is just make sure that what you're doing in here, you're loving. This is a form of therapy. Whenever you get in here with your boys or you're by yourself or partners or whoever, you're supposed to enjoy it. Don't make this a job. When this becomes a job, fuck, it won't work. It'll be another drag on your day. This, like I said, with the pump covers, the shoes, the headphones, the everything that you're doing, the shit that makes you feel alive, whether it's a certain color, a pair of fucking underwear, I don't give a fuck. It's what makes all of this so much fun. This is therapy. Unilateral training, huge for prioritizing body parts or lacking one side to another. If you make anything a priority, it will get better. You just have to not lie to yourself about it. Like, I know that my right arm is not what my left arm is, so I have to make it a priority. So hence, it's arms. So I train arms as a priority. Every 5th day, I train arms. Whatever I was supposed to do on that 5th day, nope, arms. And as I'm training arms, I'm making sure that there is a focus on my right arm. But if you're not making notes of what's going on with what you're doing with it, then it's fucking pointless. You have to keep tabs on it, just like you do with your job, your career, everything. You have to make sure you're keeping up and not lying to yourself. So that's where, like, science and bro science. Well, I might be bro sciencing this, however, I'm documenting exactly what I'm doing for it. So if it doesn't work after a certain period of time, I have to say, oh, well, that didn't fucking work. I gotta try something different. Prioritization. If you have a lacking body part, make it a priority. Don't lie to yourself. With everything going on that I have in my life, all of this shit, I brought it all upon myself. Every bit of stress from the business, every bit of stress from family, you name it, I've brought it upon myself. I go through a routine in the morning telling myself how I'm going to attack the day. I talk to myself in the mirror. I look myself dead in the fucking eye. Time to go fuck shit up. I know that that might be cheesy for some people. If you need to look yourself, like, I remember I used to say it, damn, I'm good. You have to voice it. Don't just talk to yourself in your head. Say it out loud. So every morning I have a conversation with myself in the mirror. Out loud. Time to go fuck shit up. Let's fucking go. Those things, no matter what you have going on in your life, whether it be from lifting weights, from a physical standpoint, want to see your dick again, want to look good naked again, want to win a fucking bodybuilding show, want to be the strongest man in the world, you have to look at yourself and talk to yourself about this, because if not, the doubt will take over and you won't make it. With everything going on in my life, everything, every morning, at some point you're going to get to the point where you're like, fuck dude, all this is clicking now. You're on a positive roll. You are moving forward like never before. Is there gonna be setbacks? Is there gonna be bad days? Fuck yeah, dude. This is not a fucking easy road. Life isn't easy, and this isn't a fucking joke. These are things that you can do to build yourself up in every single aspect of your life. Having a conversation with yourself, talking to yourself, building yourself up. It ain't fucking cheesy. It's not a fucking joke. These are small things that you can do in your life to make big things happen. With these 2 exercises to finish up, all about feeling the muscle, getting it to activate. Like I said, it's gonna take time. It's a process. So I make sure in these exercises, you'll see me do different things like I talked about with the 2-hand. Concentration curls, I can do them from right here. As you can see, it pulls differently on my bicep. If I turn this way, you can't see it from this way, completely different pull. Still a concentration curl, okay? So just 2 different variations of doing it. If I lean into it like this, gonna feel different than if I'm like this. These are all little different techniques that you can use and experiment with just to feel it. Me, I'm a man of variety. I like them all. All trucks, women, butt cheeks, boobs, variations of how to do concentration curls, it's all good. That's about it for arms. I got a couple sets left. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. YouTube 10 will always get you 10% off of all your Axe and Sledge supplements. Everyone, I hope you have a very happy new year. We have had a phenomenal 2020. Businesses, everything has been great. Thank you all for the support. My biggest part of 2021 is making sure that everybody feels the real shit, the positive part of life. You guys have helped do so many great things this year. Zoe, everything that you have done for that young girl, 3-year-old girl that had brain cancer, terminal brain cancer, still going through the shit, helped raise well over $50,000 in cash through t-shirt sales, and then donated over another $40,000. You changed that family's life. Big shit. Good shit needs to occur. Stick together, stop judging people, build each other up. Fuck your old lady good, make sure she likes it. Make sure she feels how much you enjoy her, your relationship, what you have. Happy New Year. Don't forget to pull out unless you want to make babies.